Hey guys, so the show is now over. It's being torn down, as you can see behind us. Everybody's tearing down. And this is my opportunity to say a big thank you to the organisers, three of whom I have sitting here with me. I have Lawrence, I have Bill, and I have Mac. And these guys, along with a whole troop of others, how many people are involved?
At the peak of the time, I suppose there's about 60 people. We get like volunteers, so I suppose, yeah, between 50 and 60 people.
And it's pretty tireless work, so. But now's the time, you know, we've been to Salute, we keep talking about Salute, but now's the time to remind you guys that Salute is actually run by a club. So this is just I say just a wargaming club, but it is a wargaming club that runs the whole thing, and it's the South London Warlords. Bill, of which you're the chairman. Do you want to tell us a bit about the South London Warlords?
Well, just as you might know, this was the 40th anniversary, so the club's been around for 41 years, and we meet every Monday night down in Dulwich Village. We play almost any kind of game you can think of. Some are homemade, some are brand names that you might know right off the high street, and we do this because this is what we enjoy doing. It's part of our fun to also participate and get out those things that average person can't get around to see. Because let's face it, we've got not many high street stores left, and a lot of it's internet sales, but how many times do you want to actually look at something before you actually purchase it? So this gives those people that chance to come down here, do that, see those things before they make the purchase. And a lot of them actually end up making the purchase right off the bat. So this is all of us doing this in our free time. Most of the people that participate, all the members that give of their free time, they hardly actually get time to go out and do anything in the show, do any shopping, getting to see the games. We might get a glimpse at the beginning and the end when they're breaking down, but for the most part, we're doing things like running the doors, making sure the emergency exits are manned, assisting with the traffic, manning the information stand, taking tickets, so all those things. That's the biggest thing about the South London Warlords, is that we are here committed to doing this, and we have a lot of fun doing it.
And let's not beat around the bush here. The scale of this thing is enormous. You know, there's the space here with all these vendors and stuff is bigger than most town centres in the country I come from. So it's you know, that's just to put it into perspective. You know, it is massive. You know, just the size of the whole. How many square meters or square feet did you run this year, Mac?
We had 12,000 square meters.
Ah. So, organisation of something like this takes ages. When do you start, and kind of what's the kind of process?
Started now. We've taken people's requests to come next year already. I can't do anything 100%, as in confirm any places, until our AGM, which is in June, end of June. When I get collared into doing it again, as is the saying. I get volunteered by my friends to do it again normally. So basically it'll start from the beginning of July onwards, is when we can actually start confirming places and taking proper orders and who's going to come, who isn't going to come.
And the other thing is the enormous cost to put on something like this. Like, to give you guys one stat, we were setting up yesterday and we were faffing about because we didn't exactly know how it was going to work until we got here and we were setting it up. And then one of the guys came over and said, okay guys, it's time to pack up. We said, yeah, no problem. He said, but you need to be sharp, because for every hour that we go over our allotted time, we're charged $7 grand. That's the kind of cost you're looking at when you're working in a place like this and banging the East End of London. So
we've been lucky, but we've never actually been charged.
That is fortunate.
Basically, it's like, you know, all the traders, they know what we're doing it for, and we're doing it obviously for them. You know, I mean, we're doing it to make a great show and everything else. So, you know, if they hang about and it causes us problems, they get problems. So they always try to help, and they always get help. Apart from you guys, were the last out last night. Yeah.
Yeah, we were the last people to sign up. Ah. Well, you know, we'll be earlier next year.
I just wanted to add on to what Max says about how we go about doing this every year. The committee that runs the club, not only do we have the responsibility for making sure that the things get done that the club needs done, but we have the responsibility for this. And in essence, the committee is almost a project management team for this whole experience. So, and it runs almost calendar year to calendar year, well, from when we elect a new committee to the next committee, to organizing this and getting it up and running, putting all the pieces together. So
huge effort by a lot of people.
Now, Lawrence, you were overseeing the whole painting competition side. Now, you guys do an awesome painting competition, and where what we love about it is the fact that it's a completely open painting competition. There's miniatures from all kinds of brands and all kinds of people all represented there. What was the quality like this year?
It's absolutely fantastic. It keeps getting better year on year. It absolutely blown away. It becomes very, very difficult even to judge with the team that I have which figures get taken out and make the cut, and then judging on from there, it becomes more and more difficult each year. We have a fantastic standard of entries from people all over Europe and from all over the world. There's an awful lot of entries from Spain and France this year, but the general standard just gets better and better each year. Better and better.
So how many people are in the South London Warlords Club? You know, what size of club is it?
Sorry,
I don't remember the last count.
The last count was, if I remember rightly, it's about 78 full members. Yeah. But you won't get 78 down on the club night, and that's you get also associate members, and obviously every guy and every lady that's been down here today who volunteer for the day, they become members. Excuse me, they become members because they obviously have to come under the insurance and stuff, so they're obviously members as well. But I believe it's about 70 something members, full members of the club.
Well, guys, there you have it. I'm going to let these guys go now because they're all pretty exhausted, as are we, and we only did about half as much as they did. Thanks very much for watching, and big thanks to you guys for what was probably an awesome show, and probably the biggest yet in terms of attendance.
It was the biggest one that we've ever done, yes.
This show is definitely the biggest and definitely the busiest and definitely the best. I'd just like to say a big thank you to Wayland and Warlord, Gripping Beast, and to KR Multicase for all their support with the painting competition with prizes.
Yeah, they always give good prizes. They always give good prizes, so that's nice. Yeah.
All right, guys, congratulations on what was the most awesome show that we've ever been to. Guys, thanks for watching, and tune in for Salute next year.